Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso is well loved on the internet. Africans of all tribes celebrate him as a revolutionary figure who is fighting to liberate his people and country from Western and French influences. They see him as a modern-day Thomas Sankara. He has reportedly survived more than 18 assassination attempts. He has also reportedly survived about 5 coup attempts. And his supporters, of course, see these assassination attempts and coup attempts as evidence of French influence in Burkina Faso. I've read a lot about the amazing things he has reportedly done in Burkina Faso to liberate his people. Now, this morning I came across an article titled Burkina Faso's Malevolent Propaganda. The writer argues that Ibrahim Traore is anything but a revolutionary. If anything, he is a Russian puppet. If his supporters argue that he's a revolutionary figure who is trying to fight Western influences, what does that make of Traore if indeed he is a Russian puppet? The writer argues that when he came into power, he promised he was going to tackle jihadist insurgency in Burkina Faso. He was going to fight poverty and corruption. But he argues that those things have actually gotten worse since he came into power. He argues that Russia reportedly sponsors some campaigns to whitewashing. For instance, there was a global protest that was organized across major cities of the world in support of Traore. The writer alleges that that protest was sponsored by Russia. Let me just read an excerpt from the article for you to get a sense of what the writer is saying. Captain Traore's propaganda exaggerates or fabricates economic development and social conditions in Burkina Faso, with most of the country's economic indicators showing no sign of improvement. Last Wednesday, less than 1 week after Captain Traore claimed to have exposed a coup plot, thousands of demonstrators observing a global day of support for Captain Traore marched on Western embassies in London, Paris, Accra, Ouagadougou, Kingston, and other African cities to compel imperialist powers to hand off Burkina Faso and the AES states. Some of them even threatened to burn down London should Captain Traore die of natural causes. So you can get a sense of what the writer is arguing in this piece. Now, I've never been to Burkina Faso. I don't know what the conditions are in Burkina Faso. The reason being that all the things we are reading and hearing about Traore may actually be propaganda, because this guy is a dictator, and dictators control practically everything. But also, this guy might actually be a revolutionary figure who is indeed fighting to liberate his people from imperialist powers.